Dude, dog. What up, man? Sixth Element of Hip Hop. Yeah, I'm your host, Reno Noir. This is your co-host, Stu Dog. Stu Diggy, what the deal? With us today, y'all. We just chilling today. We just kicking the bobo. We got some beautiful things to talk about and unbox. But yeah, we didn't come live yesterday. We had some technical issues today. Almost had some technical issues again, but we here. We doing the damn thing. We getting it in with y'all. So chill, hang, kick it, bobo, all of that good stuff. Stu, where you at, man? We got things. Stu, I don't know if you're talking, brother. We can't hear you.
Right here, man. Right, getting my life together, getting it together.
Work this bond. Oh man, we ain't even got. Hold on, we need a light. We need a light.
Ooh.
All right, now we got a light. Because we need that. You know why? Because we're gonna be looking at some things.
Definitely, like you're gonna do that.
Yeah, they won't show up. They won't focus without it. Man, look, shit. Y'all really we're just chilling. We just kicking it today. It ain't no order to this show today, man. We just hanging out. Hang with us.
While you getting that ready and we kicking it, I just want to put it out there. Today was a disgusting day. It's scalpers are just they released the 30th anniversary edition of the PS5 Pro, sold out in 12 minutes. Sony is already selling it for $970 or something like that.
Scalpers want
and the pre-orders
2,500.
Reno,
$3,000,
3,000, 3 G's, 1,400 to 3 G's on eBay already.
Let me ask these morons.
When we start buying pre-orders,
yeah, these are idiots. They thought they'd buy a bunch of. You're gonna sit on all of them shits because ain't nobody buying these fucking pros for $3,000. Motherfuckers don't even want to pay $900.
Right.
It ain't
at
14.
Yeah. Even if you lower it to 14, I'm gonna double my money. That's dumb. Ain't nobody. Why? Okay, listen. Let's look at it like this. Why would I pay $1,400 for something that I can pay $700 for? What? I mean, that makes no sense. If it's sold out, I'll just wait for them to restock and I'll pay my $700. Scalpers, y'all the dumbest people in America right now because everybody got a PS5. Ain't nobody hurting to buy a PS5 Pro. I mean, unless it's somebody that absolutely got to have it, or you got LeBron James money. Other than that, nobody's really gonna.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because if you already got the fucking PS5, it's not. See, like when a new console's coming out, I get it. Okay, everybody got to have it. It's the new console. Sure, get them all and scalp them. People will pay ridiculous amounts of money. But like you said, man, motherfuckers already got a PS5. And this pro thing is just a bunch of add-ons motherfuckers really don't need. Only people that want to floss and show how much money they got are buying them.
Right,
And
right. And if
because
you
there's not,
pay 1,400 for it, and if you paid 3 grand, you go on eBay right now. They're on there. I was just looking. They're on it for 3,000.
bro, you know what I
14.
spent
I think the
3,000?
cheapest I seen was 14, like 14.99 or something like. Because they charge you for shipping because they got to ship it to you.
Yeah. And they can just go uh for 3,000, bro. You could get the illest fucking gaming PC, like a dope one, dog. A really
Yeah,
dope.
if you
A
right, I
dope,
was getting ready to say, yeah. If you got 3 grand, you just need to go keep your PS5, buy you a PC, and go do your thing, bro.
Let me tell you,
There's
you
other
can get a
things you can.
4090. You can get a 4090 graphics card. You can get something so far beyond a PS5 with a PC, bro.
You
So
can,
far beyond. And
you
and
can. It
and
is.
granted, the games ain't there yet, but you gotta buy. You just buy this one machine, and then for the next 10 years, as games improve, you can play them all.
Yeah, and it's sad because Sony releases all their games on PC eventually, so you get
Uh,
that.
some of
Yeah,
the
you get
exclusives
that.
are hard to get on PC sometimes. That's true. I know a lot of people like the
Yeah.
PS5, PlayStation exclusives, but PS5 don't really have any. They're all PS4 ports.
And the PS5 exclusives like God of War, things you want to play. I mean, do you really have to play that in the highest resolution possible?
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
How
BDBGP,
you
what
feeling? How
up?
you
What up?
live?
So we living, we feeling good, we living good.
How
But
you live?
the scalpers got to stop. I mean, all these companies that release these things got to say, well, listen, if we're gonna put out 100,000 and then we're gonna do 50,000 in pre-orders, let's put out 150,000. Throw the 50,000 in pre-orders out there so they can sell out, and then we'll put the other 100,000 out there so the regular people can get them. Because apparently and clearly today was a bot day because it sold out in 12 minutes, literally 12
Mm-hmm.
minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then and
Yeah.
and literally after that 12 minutes, the 13th minute, they were up on eBay. Every minute after that 12th minute, they're all up on eBay. Every last one
Yeah.
is up on eBay.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. They only sold out because of scalpers. And I know Sony's
That's it.
thinking, "Ooh, we sold out. We got
We
a hit
said,
on our hands.
yeah, we got to
We
hit
got
them.
a bunch of
And
dumbass scalpers that bought them all ain't gonna be sitting on them all. Sony's happy. They're fine. They sold them all.
right.
But scalpers, you gonna be sitting on them shits. You gonna be dropping them prices. Watch. You
Now, if
gonna go
it's
from
me, and
three
if it,
G's. You gonna go down, down, down.
and they try not to go under 1,400 because they're trying to double their money because they
Right.
think, well, I bought this joint for 9. I'm trying to get
Eighteen hundred.
this for 18, at least 18 for it. And then listen, stop. You're not doing it. If I was the head of Sony sales division, I would have said how many sold out, and I would have had another 30,000 standing by. As soon as they sold out, I'd have waited 2 hours and put up the other ones and put out them. Oh, go get them because now I done sold everything that y'all bought, so I made my quota, and then I'm gonna sell out these other ones. So
Listen, when Cobra Commander Wants a Man, G.I. Joe Classified, that San Diego Comic Con exclusive, when they put that shit on Hasbro Pulse, it sold out in 3 minutes. 3. They waited like a few, like I don't know, I forget. My memory's real hazy at this point. It was either a few hours later or the next day, I forget. But they put them back on, and they sold out again in minutes. I think, like even less time. Like it's ridiculous. All scalpers. Let me ask you something, Hasbro. Why are you putting limit 5 on a Cobra Commander? It's not a troop builder. There's no army. You don't need more than one. And maybe, and I don't believe this for a second, maybe you're buying these for your kids. I don't believe it. Kids don't play with toys like this. Maybe you're buying them for toys or for kids, and you got siblings, and you want to buy 2, maybe for one for each. Bro, there's no need. There's no need for fucking 5 goddamn a limit of 5. Stop by to leave a like, peep the replay. Black Genghis, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. And yeah, I mean, they sold out instantly, and it's only because they put a limit of 5 per customer. And the only reason I submit that Hasbro would do this is because they know scalpers gonna want to buy more than one.
That's
They're not
true.
doing it. It's not now. If you do a troop, a Cobra, a troop, like a soldier, a Viper, a Cobra trooper, whatever. Put limit 10 because people are gonna want to buy 100 of them. I know assholes who have 100 fucking
Yeah.
Vipers and they want
Vipers,
to. They
yeah.
got an army builder. Whatever, bro.
Yeah. 100
Where are you
Cobra
kidding?
officers. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not knocking army building. It's cool if that's your hobby and shit. I'm not knocking your hobby. I just don't get it. Like, I get displaying my shit, but then like the only thing it could be, and this is what it must be, is that they're doing it for photography purposes only. Because you can lay out this big army of 100 dudes, of 100 figures, and that's frustrating because you know how many times that shit's getting knocked over in dominoes and shit like that. That's a pain in the ass to set up 100 dudes. You set them all up on this big table, right, in your basement or whatever. And then what? That's one troop. I know you got 100 of each fucking Viper that they made and each eel and all this shit. So where are you gonna? So you can lay them all out and what? Take a couple pictures, and then you put them all away, and then put another army out and take some pictures and put them all away. That's got to be what they. It's got to be the only thing they could do with them. I don't know what else you could do with them. You're not displaying them, obviously,
No.
unless you got like several rooms
Or one big super room that you paid a lot of money for. You gotta have a 4,000 foot square house if you got a room that big.
I mean, this room here is pretty big, and I don't have nothing in. I mean, look how far back that shit is. I mean, those are comics, and they're like this big. So that's what? That's 10 feet back, and this is a whole room. Watch this. Watch how small I get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could easily put a big ass Terror Dome, G.I. Joe classified Terror Dome, stocking up for a rainy day.
Could be. It could be.
Could
But
be.
it makes no sense. And it's like Reno said with the Cobra Commander Once a Man. We just seen that PS5 anniversary edition. We just saw it. We just saw them. Yeah. When we did the Cobra Commander, the card back, minutes, bro. Like minutes. It makes no sense. Like, and then you see them up on eBay for double the price. Like, when anybody in the chat, just please tell me, when did we start paying double for stuff? Like, when did it become cool to pay $50 for something that costs $25? When did it become cool to pay $1,000 for something that costs $500? When did that? Like, when did we stop thinking? Like, when if somebody's selling it for cheaper, why wouldn't you buy it for the cheaper price?
I'll tell you when it happened.
Who was the fool that went on eBay and said, "Well, I'm just gonna put them up for $1,000 and see what I can do"?
Well, that's what happened. eBay, and COVID. After COVID, motherfuckers start going nuts and collecting shit. And when collectors gotta have something, they'll pay whatever. And that's the thing. When somebody asks you, "What's this collectible worth?" Well, you know what it's worth? It's worth what a collector will pay for it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
So if you can get a collector to pay $1 million for it, then that's what the fuck it's worth. If you can get if a collector won't pay but $10, well, that's what it's worth. That's how collectibles have value. It's what will a collector pay for it. So hey, if collectors will pay for it. I mean, listen, that Once a Man figure, it's really dope. I really fucking wanted it. And just out of sheer fucking stubbornness, I'm not gonna pay a scalper for it. I just won't have it. Cool, fuck it.
I agree.
Unless Hasbro puts it out,
I feel the same way. Yeah,
Gucci.
Because I wanted it too. I wanted it too, Reno. And when you told me about it, I went on there. It was gone. I was like, damn,
bro. The worst part about it is I had it. I ordered it. I had the Cobra Commander Once a Man in my pre-ordered, done, paid, like pre-ordered everything. So they go to take the money out of my account, and the way I do shit is I leave my account that I pre-order shit on empty, so that shit just don't be popping off and I don't know what's going on. I want to get the notice. Okay, this is about to pay. I'll put the money on there. Boom. Well, they cancel. I go on to check on my Cobra. I was looking at orders and I see canceled next to my Once a Man, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look, this has been canceled. You canceled it. I'm like, bitch, hell no. You know damn well I'm not. No one's canceling this motherfucking figure. So I write a letter or email. I call them motherfuckers. I'm like, look, no one cancels this figure. You know goddamn well I didn't cancel this figure. What the fuck is going on? And they do some research, and they're like, oh, we attempted to charge your card, and then it wasn't on there, so we attempted it again for 5 days in a row. And I'm like, really? That's interesting, because when that happens, I get an email. Now I'm looking in my inbox, I'm looking in my spam, I'm looking in my trash. There's no email from y'all. I never got an email from y'all saying that this was happening. So you telling me out of 5 days, y'all couldn't send me an email or nothing, bro? So they respond that, oh, we did. We sent you an email. I'm like, well, that's funny, because it's not in my email. So how the fuck you figure that? And I know what they did, bro. Them shits are high in demand, and I'm a guy who's buying one, but they've got another scalper who wants to buy 60, and he's only got 59, but he's not going to buy them unless he gets all 60. Well, they'll take them from somebody who's just buying one, because fuck that guy. It's $20. I'd rather get this 60 from this other scalper over here. Bro, they're a business, and these scalpers take precedent. They're buying all this shit. Companies aren't going to stop it. They're getting paid.
Yeah, they are.
Why would Sony stop scalpers? Like you said, they sold out in minutes. Not because people wanted them, because scalpers bought them all, and then they'll sell them. Sony's fine with that.
Yeah, because they got their money. Well, listen, I recouped. Let me see. I put out, I think they said for the PS5 Pro limited edition, anniversary edition. They put out, I think it was like 12,000, something like that. It's between 12 and 20,000, and each one is numbered. So Sony's like, well, listen, for every one, I'm already selling it. When they sell a system, they're already selling it at a reduced price because they want to get it out there. So they said 970 is good. That's 3/4 of our money. So the other quarter of the money we don't get back, we'll recoup that in game sales. But if we can sell them all, if I make 12,000 and let's say 7,000 people buy them, and the rest are still sitting on shelves, I didn't recoup all my money. But now with the invention of the scalper, I'm getting my money back in 12 minutes. In 12 minutes, I met my quota. I'm good.
Exactly. So why would they stop it? You know what I'm saying? Like, collectors are mad, and why would you do this? And how are you gonna let these people? And we're true collectors, and we're true fans. And listen, man, I've been buying G.I. Joe since the 80s, B. I've been you know what I'm saying? Maybe not steadily, but like I was buying them in the 80s, and then I was buying them again in the 2020s. So, but I'm a customer, bro, and I'm a true collector, and I'm a true fan. I'm not out here buying 100 fucking Cobra Commanders. Just want one, B. Can I get one?
Just one. That's all I ask for. Yeah, just one. That's all I need.
It's sick, man. It's foul, B. But here goes the fucking 60th anniversary of the original G.I. Joe from 1964. Action Pilot Halo, the high altitude, low opening jumper. My bad. Let me bust the screen up. Boom. And what Joe does that look like to you, dog?
Crazy legs.
That's Heezy Reezy. That's Hit and Run.
Is it? Oh yeah, it look like him. Yeah, with the hold it back up.
Hit and Run got a fully covered.
Yeah, he got the fully covered joint. Yeah,
painted face. Look at that face.
Yeah,
he got the camo covered face. That's Hit and Run. It was one of my favorite figures as a kid. He got a helmet like this too, from what I remember. Matter of fact, let's pull up Hit and Run.
Well, wherever he going, he got enough ordnance on him to.
Oh, he's
take on he got enough ordnance on him to take on a whole fleet of Terminators. I mean, damn. He set up.
So one of my favorite figures as a kid, and one of my and one of my most anticipated G.I. Joe Classified figures is Hit and Run, and it's the only reason I got this one here. Well, no, the only reason I got this one is because of the parachute. I wanted the parachutes for my Dragonfly dudes, but and Crazy Legs. But Hit and Run, man, check him out. That was one of my favorite figures. He's ill. Dope. Hit and Run, son. He got the helmet with the goggles, the fully camoed out face, fully camoed out fucking suit. He got the big
Yeah,
ass duffel bag. It's like a climbing gear. He's a
yeah.
climber. You know, he's just a light infantry man. He's just a commando. He's just a bad motherfucker, dog. And
Well, if you go, yeah. Well, if you gonna do a halo jump, most of the time you're gonna be on your own. So you need rope. You either gotta tie somebody up or climb up something. And that then I can respect that.
word is bond. You know what I
I
mean?
can definitely respect it. But yeah, he got enough. Just a
That's my
throwback right
joint.
here.
Hit and Run was my
Yeah, he
joint.
got.
That's pretty close. I mean, for Hit and Run, I can't wait till they do officially make a Hit and Run, but that's
I
I
don't know
think
why they just didn't
he'll
make this
do
hit
for
and
now.
run. I
I
don't know
know.
why they just didn't make him hit and run. But it's like you always say, I get more money if I bring out a whole nother figure rather
Right.
than either just give you another head or just say that's what it is. But,
Right.
or maybe when they come out with hit and run, then he'll have the color face, the red, white, and blue, or it won't be the
I
camo.
hope they I hope he looks just like he did in the original, but man, this dude is real fucking close. I'm gonna paint his goggles red and then he'll be Hit and Run. That's it. Man, that's it. Cause I don't care about this 60th anniversary, nothing. This ain't a character. Guys, I collect this shit for nostalgia. Like my man right here said, a ill throwback. That's why I collect this shit because it takes me back. But
Mm.
if it's a character I don't know, that's not taking me back. That's why I didn't buy none of the made up GI Joe classified made up characters really. Um I don't think I really did get any made up ones. Let me see. Nah. No. Wait. Yeah, I did. I did get one. I knew it was something. The sniper. The black lady sniper. Her name is fuck. Help me out. Shit.
What? G.I. Joe?
Yeah, the classified this remember there was 14 and the one had the had no face in the comic. Shooter. That's her name. Shooter.
Shooter? Oh,
Um
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So basically back in the day in the old GI Joe comic when they first showed the first they had this like a control center, right? And there was these commander dudes and they were looking at a computer screen and there was 14 screens, but there's only 13 Joes. So the 14th
Mm.
screen, they left it blank. Each screen had a different Joe, like Flash, Laser, whatever, all the different GI Joes from the first line, Stalker, and all of that, Scarlet. And the very last one, because just to make it even, because it was one on top of each other, so they had 7 screens on top and 7 across the bottom. And so the 14th screen didn't have a Joe for it, so they blanked it out and they wrote Shooter like it was a secret dude that we're not even going to talk about. Well,
Mm.
hella years later, fast forward to probably the 90s in a GI Joe comic, and they named it or they showed her. They made the character. They made it a black female, and she's a sniper, and her name was Shooter, and she was there all along from the OG lineup. You know what I'm saying? That's how they did it,
That's
and I
how they
thought that
got
was
down.
a cool little story. And plus, she looked dope, and she fitted my my Night Force crew that I made up that I
Now,
created. Man,
was she the one in the comic that they went to South America or something like that? And the whole team died. I think she was like the whole she had like a strike team she was with, and they got taken out while they were down there.
that's her. I put Lady J's hat and I painted the hair black because I wanted her to have a ball cap, but she has other hair
Okay,
looks. But that's her though.
okay, that's dope. She's like Rihanna.
Or
Mm.
Also, she had some like some Converse on, some hip hop. Like her shoes were like unlaced and like the tongue was out and shit, and they looked like some hip hop just loose kind of shoes on her. And at first,
Mm.
I thought it was really cool, but then I was like, fucking night commando sniper ain't gonna wear no fucking untied shoes. She gonna have some snug ass combat boots on. So I hooked her up, made her official, so she can get down with the night squad. Gave her Deadpool's fucking MP5s. Yeah, she's peak. She's peak. I fuck with her. But anyway, here goes the homie hit and run. He's got a great loadout. You were right, man. He's got ordnance. But let's pull him
Yeah,
out.
he got enough. And he got enough ordnance to be a 1-man army. Damn.
Yeah, yeah. From what I can see, he's all original. As far as parts, they didn't reuse anything. It's again, it's not a character, a named character. He's just a Halo jumper. He's just the 60th anniversary of the original GI Joe. He's got like a sort of harness on and stuff, and for a parachute and all of that. But man, just hella funny to me how he hella looks like Hit and Run, man. But they'll do Hit and Run eventually. There he is with his helmet on. And then when I throw these goggles on the helmet,
Yeah, that's
and
dope,
I paint,
bro.
watch, when I paint these goggles red, bro, you're gonna look just like Hit and Run.
That's dope, bro.
Ooh. So, but once again, man, he comes with a gang of shit. This is another cool helmet that he comes with. He also comes with the Halo, the high altitude,
Helmet.
oxygen mask. Yeah, it's a helmet and an oxygen mask, just like a fighter pilot would wear.
Yeah, you need that when you're up there. There's no.
Right.
It's real thin. It's real thin at 40,000 feet.
Or I mean, like Maverick and shit. So that's pretty dope. Face mask thing. Hold on.
One of my favorite movies, by the way. Maverick.
Or
Maverick was dope. I'm glad the way they did
wear
that,
Goose.
man. Yeah, with Goose. I like the way they redid that, man. They pay homage to everything in the first one. It wasn't a senseless remake. It had something to do with everything that happened in the first movie.
Hmm.
And some stuff that we didn't get to see that they talked about that still have relevance to the first movie and the second movie. Like it was
Right.
good. It was
Yeah.
good, man. Like they did their
And that's
thing.
why.
Whoever wrote that movie, I take my hat off to you every day because it was great. It was great the way they did it, the way they put Goose's son in there, made him
Yeah, that
a
was
good
cool.
focal point. Yeah, he wasn't just a character in a movie. It was a whole meaning behind all of that, man. That was good. I liked that, man. I like the way he did it. Yeah, that's dope, bro. Yeah, he said that's hard. That's hard. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Yeah, that's hard.
Dope.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
hard.
And then ooh. Ew. All right. And then he's got a really cool. Well, he's got 3 dope ass rifles. That's a really dope rifle right there. Those are 2 dope rifles. I will have to paint them because they're all one color, and I like to put some, different accents. Maybe paint some things black on here. Maybe even chrome out a few pieces. But and then he's got the submachine gun and the handgun here, and a little knife, boot knife. He's got the goggles. He's got a pair of goggles for his face, and then he's got a pair of goggles that actually goes around the helmet. And then he's got this like a what do you call it? Like a night vision thing that comes down. You see those 4 dots? Let me make it focus if I can.
Yeah, those are his night vision goggles.
Yeah, night vision goggles. They attach to his helmet and they fold down just like a real joint. So he's based on a real. He's not a GI Joe based on he's not a sci-fi GI Joe. He's really based on a real Halo jumper. So he's got all the shit that a real Halo jumper really carries. And he's got a dope ass backpack. And what's dope about his backpack is that motherfucker is real. That bitch opens up.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
And guess what go inside of it?
The parachute. Stop.
Fucking
Stop.
parachute. A motherfucking
Stop.
parachute. What the fuck? I had to, yeah, man. I really wanted to get 2 of these because I wanted a couple of parachutes for my dragonfly dudes, but I ain't rich. Oh wow, yo, dog. Who else when they was little used to get those little gumball machine parachutes? You remember the guys used to have, and I used to take the parachutes and put them on my Joes and throw them off the roof. Yeah, all the time. That was my favorite shit to do. These are great. It's got a real like a vinyl fucking piece right there, and it attaches to I believe to his high altitude jumpsuit. It may attach to this. Looks like this thing pops into it, and then it attaches to him in some form or way. We'll figure that out later. And then, like I said, the backpack opens up. You can fold her back up, and she is legit. I mean, she's made of real parachute material. Got a hole in the middle and everything, like a real official parachute. And let's see if she catches. Oh yeah, she catches wind. She catches wind for sure. Yeah, she catches wind, dog. Yeah, I don't know if she can carry. I don't know if she can hold this kind of weight. A real parachute would be, I think, a lot bigger compared to the size of a human.
Yeah.
But this might carry an O-ring down. It's kind of slow, but man, for looks though,
not a classified.
Nah, I don't think it'll carry. I don't think so. I ain't tried it yet, but I don't think so. It just don't look like aerodynamic enough. All right, there we go. I'm gonna see if I can roll it up, fold it up real nice, and put it in the backpack. Man, I don't want to fuck it all up though, man. I gotta like ball it up. What's the deal? Anyway, goes in there. Backpack closes up. Hella cool. Goes on him. Attaches around him like that. Snaps around his waist. Got the hole for his back. Goes around his shoulders. So it's on there real snug. And you know what might happen? Okay. You know what I think actually happens is the parachute actually attaches to the inside strap of the flap of the backpack. So it actually opens up and then fucking like literally comes out of the backpack and hangs, and then he falls. So it literally pops out of the backpack like a real parachute. Man, that is dope. I give it up to Hasbro for that. We've been waiting on something like this ever since the 80s. I know when I was a kid, I wanted some parachute shit. They never made no parachutes.
Nah.
I think they did. There was one guy. I swear to God, there was one parachute. It came with a vehicle or something, man. I think I really, we have to look that up. Might have been that spaceship or something, but I think there was a parachute. G.I. Joe came out. They came out a lot of shit, but they had radio controlled tanks and dune buggies and all kind of shit. They ended up coming out with, man. Comes with a stand as well to stand on. So yeah, man, that's him. Now, I've been really waiting on this for a long time, ever since they started this line, because first Cobra Commander we got was this Michael Jackson looking motherfucker. He got more regalia.
Yeah, I never got that one. I just didn't.
with a
he looked like a South American dictator. So I
word
just didn't from an
with a
'80s movie.
pirate.
I just did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't into it. I couldn't do it.
yeah. But finally, the OG is here, and he's just like the OG. He comes with that little backpack piece that was used to be really part of his back, and then his same little pistol. So that goes on his back just like that. He does have a couple different hands. He's got a pointing hand. He's got a gripping hand. He's got fists. Then he's got two gun pistol, grip hands. He does have a. He's got a knife. I'm not. Oh, it's a knife goes on his leg. He's got a leg knife, just like the OG,
Right.
just like the picture right here. Same gun and everything, and I love they chromed out his face for me. See that?
Yeah, that's dope.
That face is chrome.
That is.
It's chrome for real. Just like Destro's head used to be back in the day. Yeah. So that's something I ain't got to chrome out. I'm gonna still chrome out his buttons though. Chrome
That's
out his
hard, man.
buttons,
I
his
can't.
belt buckle.
That's his belt buckle, his mask.
Mask
That's
already
hard.
chromed out. I ain't got to fuck with it. Mask is already chromed out. I ain't got to do it. I want to open them. I don't want to open them. Y'all know I open my figures. I display them. I really should have bought two of these because I really regret not buying two of these card backs, man. Like all the card backs. Like honestly, because I love to open them, but the card backs just look so dope with the figure still in them. And I got a gang of card back, retros, but I mean, I got all the retros, but you see them on my wall right there, like right there, right there. There's no
That's
figures in those. No,
I thought about doing that with this one, but then I was like, nah, because all the rest of them, like on my wall, they all got the figures in them. I did order two Beachheads, and I should have ordered two Cobra Commanders. I don't know
yeah,
why I didn't. Yeah, I ordered two Beachheads because I hung one and I popped one out of the package and set him up. But I should
yeah.
have. I should have.
Beachhead. I was real happy when they came out with the retro Beachhead. The first Beachhead was decent, but I love Beachhead. It was one of my favorite figures back in the day, so I really wanted the retro. All right, y'all. I'm going in. I'm going in. We here.
Do what
Fuck
you
it.
got to do. I mean,
I'm
listen,
going.
you got the rest of them up there like that. You might as well keep tradition. Keep with
I'm
tradition.
in. Real.
And I mean, break him out. Crack that pack.
See how I do them? Like I birth him out. Like I barely open it. I try to go open as little as possible, and I birth him out. Oh yeah, push baby, and there you go. That still looks dope on the wall.
Yeah. Well, and you still got the card on the back too.
Talking about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
When I was a
they
kid,
do.
we used to cut those out.
Yeah. Well, these ain't shit now. They used to be dope. They used to have a whole gang of shit. You see all this writing? That's just a bunch of repeated shit in different languages.
In
All it
different
really says
languages,
is
yeah.
this. This,
Yep.
it's got one line, that whole little top line. That's it. We used to have all this, but
Yeah.
you can get them
So,
online. They do have some card backs for some of the classifieds online, but hopefully they will really, start giving us card backs on figures. That would be really dope. Yeah. Yeah, they classifieds are great. Classified, I think, is the best line out for the money, hands down, no question.
that's true.
Articulation is on point. Everything is there. All the double joints and the torso bends and all that. Man, he's dope. Yo, he's dope. Cobra.
Yeah, look at him, man. You know what I
Got
like too?
right
They
on the
didn't.
side.
You know what oh yeah, that chrome. Yeah, you can see that chrome better now. You got it out. Yeah, yeah, you ain't got to chrome that out. No, you definitely ain't gotta do that. Yeah, yeah.
Told you.
But you know what I like about it the most? They didn't change his gun. His gun did
Right.
not change.
Right.
They didn't give him some special Uzi or whatever. He got his same gun that he had when I was a kid.
Now, when on the 80s, in the 80s figure, this was like built into his back.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing there. It's just not built into his back. So that's dope. I'm glad they just did that instead of like, you know, giving him a backpack or something. But they're pretty good with the retro, man. They really do, you know, keep them fucking pretty exact. I mean, I so far I've seen them really exact. But you're right. That's his original pistol. Same
That's his
gun
original
there.
pistol. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't
And
give him like a they
right
didn't
in
give him
his
like a
back.
9mm or nothing like that. He had that like space gun that he had
Yep.
when he was a
Yeah.
kid.
Fucking ray gun and shit.
He had a ray gun. Yeah, he had a straight ray gun. Yeah.
Slots right in there like that. Knife is the dagger is dope. It's a dagger. And what his fist came out. Fist just ejected and then disappeared. I'll find it. Yeah, I'll find it. But this dagger is dope, y'all. It's not like a combat. It's not like a combat knife or a Rambo knife or anything like that. It's like a really fucking medieval dagger type shit, or like something a dictator would have. Maybe a dagger, Nazi knife or some shit. Focus. Hang on, let me turn the brightness up. That usually helps.
Or a bayonet. Look like a bayonet. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that's hard.
The ball on the pommel, I'm gonna turn that chrome. I'll chrome the knife out, at least part of it. But got the man, I'm so fucking happy to have this dude, y'all. He's gonna look great up there next to Destro and fucking Major Blood.
Which is another card back they need to bring out. A card back Major Blood.
Yeah. They really do.
Yeah, we really need that.
Yeah, bro. That'd be dope.
But it'll probably sell out in 12 minutes. Limit 5. You know what I mean?
The articulation on this one, it's got the butterfly chest arm thing. So they have like this new thing they're doing now where instead of, they got 2 shoulder joints, the regular shoulder joint, and then they also have this sort of concave like butterfly, we call it butterfly joint right there on the side. So a lot of good range of motion. Got the swivel here, swivel on the wrist, double jointed elbow.
I like the butterfly because you can actually do like a better, like if you want to have him like up here with his weapon, yeah, you can actually get that. Yeah, you can get that.
Doing this.
Yeah, you can get him real close. Yeah, it's a lot you could do. Yeah.
And then they got the double jointed elbow I like too, so he can really fold his arm really hard, and a lot of stuff you can do with that.
Yeah, you can make him reach back and get his gun off his back.
Right. Yeah,
like that's hard.
Good range of motion though, real good. Double knee. Oh shit, his little knife slipped off. Hold on. All right. Double knee joint. Gives you a real nice range.
Good range of motion. Yeah, you can do a lot.
Ankle bends.
There's a lot more poses you can do.
And I like how they made the pants come down like on his dress shoes, like how he does, how his pants used to come down like that. That shit is dope. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. This is a figure that I've really been waiting on, dog. I'm really glad they put this up. You know, if you got the his tank, then you already got one pretty much. Except that's the one with the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander right here. Because back when the very first iteration of this guy came out in the 80s, the Cobra symbol on his chest, it looked kind of funky. It had it. We called it the Mickey Mouse Cobra because it had like it looked like Mickey Mouse
Two,
ears on the
yeah,
top. And
yeah,
they
it did.
re-put him out when they reissued him like this with the regular one, but they put out the Mickey Mouse one with the his tank, and he's got a lighter shade of blue, which I think is cool because this blue, it's not quite as light as I would like. That's the only difference. That's my only complaint. It's not dark as this, but
Mm.
it's not as bright as I want. It's pretty bright. I mean, it's pretty good. But the his tank one, I think, really hit it spot on, like a real bright, like a real more powder blue, whatever. But yeah, he's got a little chrome accent down here, or rather, a metal accent, metal piece right there. Why this shit ain't focusing, man? So those metal parts on his belt and his buttons and stuff like that, I'll chrome that out. Those aren't really chrome, but the mask is. The mask is mirror.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot more chrome than it's a lot more chromier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, yeah, it's fully chrome.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely ain't got to chrome that. Yeah, dude,
Hell of a
super
day I've
dope.
had. Hell of a
What
fucking
happened?
day, man.
What happened? Talk
Nah,
to me.
man, just bullshit at work, man. You know, bullshit, family bullshit, all type of nonsense, man. You know what it is. Just bullshit.
Okay.
Wanted to just chill, man.
Well, my travels, Reno, I picked up one
Yeah,
of
that's what I'm
Tom
saying.
McFarlane.
What you
The
got? What you
digitals,
got?
I picked up one of the. I finally got my hands on a Tom McFarlane digital. This is my second one, I think. No, this is my first one because the other one is not a digital, but it's made the same way. So
Or
digitals, this is everybody's favorite, the Atom.
nice.
Comes with a He comes with a smaller Atom, but the bigger one is the one. Now, when this originally released, I couldn't get it. I went on McFarlane; it was sold out in minutes. Again, scalpers on Scalper.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't going to Scalper Island, so I got him posed here. He's got the same thing we were talking about, the butterfly chest, so you can
Yeah,
pose him a lot more. You got the double jointed knees, same thing. And McFarlane's gotten better with the ankles. I will say that because some of the
yeah,
earlier figures. I mean, I think I had a Robin. I was talking to Reno. I was like, yeah, man, I can't get the ankle, man. I can't. And it was so small. If you take a look right here, it was this joint right here. So you
yeah.
got this part and this part. They're separate from this. And on my Robin, it was spun around, so I couldn't get the foot to face the right way. So I had to
Uh,
like. It took me a while to get it, and I remember Reno was like, "Man, that's the only thing I hate about him is those damn ankles." It's like, yo, it's like
and
those
that
ankles is
and they were always mad weak. Like they would fall over.
yeah,
They
they
had
will fall
no.
over. Yeah,
Yeah, they were mad
nothing.
weak.
That little, yeah. And if you look how thick this is now, this can support the whole figure, and you put on a stand, and then you
Yeah,
can support your whole figure, and you can actually pose it.
right.
Like right now, I got him in like a, I got him in like a stance, looking, like he's about to, turn small.
Right.
Or if you want to stretch his arm out, like, you know,
The atom.
yeah, kind of like he's about to turn small right now. So, then I gave him that side pose, put his head to the side. You know, I thought that was just dope. The way,
That's the
that's
bitch
the
slap.
posing.
That's the bitch slap.
Yeah,
You
like
about
yeah, like I'm about to turn small and give it to y'all. Yeah, about to, yeah, I'm about to hurt. Don't make me hurt my hand. Pose. That's what
maybe
that is.
put some baby powder on my hand and just
Yeah, but it's part of the digital. Tom McFarlane digital. Um, I didn't. I still have the box. I think. but I wanted to scan. There's some stuff you can scan on there. And it comes with a card you can scan, things
Yeah.
like that. They're actually, they're actually pretty dope when when you look at them. But
Check him
like I
out.
said, he stepped his game up with the cloth capes and all that. Dr. Mindbender. Oh yeah, you chromed him out. Yeah, let me check it out. Yeah,
Chromed out.
bro, that's 100%. That's 100% better.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
see all that
100%.
chrome? He got the chrome on his wrist things, chromed out on his monocle. Got some chrome on his monocle. Chrome on
That's
his
hard.
buckles on his boots and shit too.
Yeah, that's hard. That's real hard.
Yeah, yeah, man. I that's when I really was happy to chrome out, man. And he looks great. That's what that chrome pen is for. Shit like this. I mean, that's so much better. And look at the little
The
chrome
buckles.
accents on the buckle
Yeah, that's
on
hard.
the gun and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, let
See,
that
that
shit
makes it
focus.
all the more better for the detail. Yeah, that makes it all the more better. Because when you look at it, you looking at it, you like, damn, like it just gives it more character.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that gives it way more character. Yeah, we like that much better. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. I want to try and
That's
get
dope, man.
trying to get a good shot on
Now
this
his cape
gun, but
is his cape.
the
What is his cape
goddamn
made out of leather? His cape made out of
it's
leather. Is it
like
like leather? His cape.
it's like a faux leather, yeah, like a fake, like a vinyl or whatever the fuck it is. I
Mm,
don't know.
it's a pleather.
Yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, exactly. It's like pleather.
But it's dope though. It's still dope. Still hard.
It's dope. Now they're gonna eventually do a retro card back with Mindbender. So all of you that didn't get a Mindbender, which I had to, do a lot. I had to trade some shit for this guy from Raw Talk, but I couldn't get a Mindbender when he came out. But they're gonna retro card back him, and when they do, he's gonna have the Cobra logo on his back like he did on the OG, and he's gonna have the two Cobra logos on his
Oh yeah,
chest,
I see
on
people
his
selling those on
thing
eBay.
things.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
sell those
yeah.
on eBay. Yeah, you can get those on.
Right.
Yeah,
And they're gonna put one out with it on there and shit. But yeah, you can get him on eBay and hook him up. Buy the
now
fucking
since you already have that mind bender, you can get the retro card back. You ain't gotta open it. Put him on the wall, baby.
exactly. And then here go the surfer. He ain't done yet.
Oh, the surfer's looking dope. Yeah, you can tell where you chromed him out. And you can tell, looking at it right there, you can tell the difference.
Right,
Or what a difference the chrome makes than the regular silver that they put out.
right. The chrome is his upper body, like around his shoulders and his pectoral muscles and his head.
You can see it. Yeah,
Everything
you can see it.
else, yeah.
You can see it. And it's I like it better. I think that it is a a better upgrade. It's a great upgrade, man.
Big improvement.
Yeah, and it makes him look more like he would in the
Like
comics.
Silver Surfer, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's nice, man. I like that. It's real nice.
That's another figure. That's another character that I never got. That I wanted, that I finally just got, Silver Surfer. And I chromed him out recently too. That's your boy,
Torch.
Torch. Fucking Torch.
They're gonna burn it down, Governor. See now,
Oh,
the way it's accented, like right here, the way it's
hell.
accented with the
Yeah,
chrome, it
yeah.
makes it look more realistic. It makes it look it pops
Right,
more. So it
right.
makes the character. It makes everything pop. Like you look at it, you like, oh man, like it just the chains on his arms, all that, it just makes it pop
Yeah.
more, man. Buckles,
Yeah. Yeah.
it makes the character look more lively.
Right. That shit is ill, son.
Yeah, that is ill. Look at that. Damn.
That's what that markers. That's what that chrome shit is for, right there.
Mm.
And he's got Dr. Mindbender's same pants and boots.
Get out.
Yep, they reused the Mindbender legs.
Oh yeah, that's ill.
Yeah. Governor. 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 All right, man, that's it, man. That's all the shits. Cobra. I like the fucking stand. It's got the Cobra logo on it.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's real dope.
But I don't understand why they all don't come with stands. They don't put stands with all of them. But the car backs get the stands.
Yeah, card backs get them.
Yeah, they get them. Yeah, they
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I guess they figure they saving $1 and they can make the thing cheaper. I guess maybe a stand would cost an extra what? Fucking penny. I mean, come on. This shit ain't costing y'all nothing to make these little shits, little piece of plastic shit.
Yeah. If not, just sell us a bag of 25 for like $10. Come on, we can do that. Give us a bag of 25 stands like that, $10. They sell out. They might sell out in 12 minutes and be on Scalpers Island.
Let me get his finger going. Oh man, hold on. Damn, it's on the wrong hand. Hold on.
Yeah, I like that.
Shit's real tight, which is great.
Yes. That's hard, man. I can't wait for mine to get here.
Cobra. I love him. Buffoon that he is. But he's a cool design, man. And it's all, like I said, man, it's all about nostalgia for me. 100%. If it don't give me a vibe, a good memory or something like that, a good feeling from childhood, I personally see no reason to buy it. I mean, I'm not out here playing on the floor with my toys. Like, this shit is not for fucking to play with. This is just for like collectability. Put it on the shelf, admire it, let it give you a feeling of whatever, a good feeling, a happy vibe, whatever. That's what collecting is about. We're going to do a show all about the psychology of collecting because I think it's a fascinating topic, especially for 40, 50 something year old men who collect toys. It's a fascinating fucking topic. What's that about? But it's got a lot of you know what, and I'm not happy about his head. I'm gonna keep it $1. I didn't say nothing, but his head is kind of loose. I don't like it. It's not gonna bother me. I mean, it doesn't wiggle or anything, but it's not as tight as I want it to be. It just kind of goes like that a little bit too easy. But anywho, overall, could not be fucking happier. So glad it came finally, and it did come early too, because a lot of these, the release date was saying like October. So I know some people didn't get these yet, but some lucky people did get a early shipment that went out. I know a lot of people got them. I know a lot of people that got them, so you'll get yours in a minute. I'm surprised yours ain't came yet, Stu.
Bruh, I'm surprised too, but it'll probably be here tomorrow. Normally, when you get yours, I usually get mine the next day. It's
Oh,
always just
okay.
been like
I thought you would get them like right,
yours.
right at the same time.
Nah, I don't know what be going on, man. I've never gotten it the same day you got. Normally, if you get yours, I get mine like the next day. It'll come like that afternoon, and I'll be sitting around, and Alexa be like, "You have a package," or if I order from Hasbro Post, I go out on the porch and it'll be out there. I'm like, "Yeah." So,
Mm-hmm.
so, but both Cobra Commanders, dope. Retro
Massive,
card back, best one. Yeah, massive improvement. Yeah,
massive improvement. Um, this one has all the features and all that shit and cool if you're into that and you like all that and that's what's cool. And listen, a lot of people that have been collecting GI Joe their whole lives and still have their toys as a kid, or they just collected all the O-ring figures, or they have all the original shit, or they have all the classifieds or whatever. You guys are ready for something new. I know a lot. They're like, I want them to make some new designs, make them look different, add on, blah, blah, blah. Not me, man. I want them to look as much like the 80s figure as they can.
yeah, I would agree.
Because I don't have the 80s figures.
And we want them.
If I had them, I wouldn't even buy classified probably. I would still probably. I'd buy a couple. I'd buy like only certain ones. But the only reason I'm buying like every one that they try to, anyone they come out with that is a character from the 80s, it's bought. It's already bought. I'm pre-ordering it. But if it's a made-up guy or if it's a guy from the 90s, because they have put out some 90s figures, or if it's a person from like only the comics, then I'm not buying them. Because they do nothing for me. It's not that I don't like them. It's not that they're whack or anything. They just don't do nothing for me because of the reason that I collect them is to fucking get a vibe of nostalgia. And if they don't have that, what's the point? They're cool looking and all that. I don't think that they suck or they're whack looking, but I just don't. They don't fill the need that I collect for. And like I said, man, I think it's a fascinating topic. And I think it will be a dope show. And I want to invite a lot of collectors. And if anybody on here watching right now is a collector and you want to come on the show, show your collection, talk about collecting, we're gonna do this a show. And I'm gonna invite a bunch of collectors I know from Instagram and shit.
Yeah, that would be dope. Because it's always fun to see other people's collections, man. See what they got, see how they display it. It gives you ideas for your collection, things like that.
Oh yeah. 100%, 100%. I mean, Doug, it's not a coincidence that everybody used to fucking buy them IKEA goddamn what you call them, the cabs or whatever they called.
The Deltoff joint.
Deltoffs or Darkonias. Deltoffs, but it's not a coincidence. I mean, people saw other people with them and they were like, "Oh, that's dope. I want to do that too." That's what it's all about. We show off our stuff and it's like, oh, this is how you display them and da 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 da. Or you collect that. I mean, I've seen like me, I collect all the Marvel Legends Wolverines. It's just something I do. And somebody saw that and they were like, "Oh, that's a dope idea."
Yeah, they might collect Cyclops
Also,
or Wolverine. They might collect all the gamuts they put out. Yeah.
Right. Hold on. I'll do a quick scan of my shelf. How do I hop on there through the phone? Yeah, those Strange Tales, that Strange Tales line of figures, like Brother Voodoo and them dudes, that one Wolverine with the, what do you call it, the Ghost Rider, like fire and shit like that coming out of his face and all that. Yeah, all that's coming. But yeah, Helverine, that's his name. But yeah, we'll do that shit another time. But we'll do that shit on what you call it when we do this collector show. I know Stu, you gotta go and shit. But we'll be back Saturday, y'all. Y'all already know. Check us out on Saturday, 7 p.m. We'll be back for DC Power Hour. We're gonna do a recap of the Penguin and get y'all ready for Sunday night to watch the new episode of Penguin. So every Saturday we're gonna recap the previous week, and as part of our DC Power Hour show. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys then day after tomorrow. Be safe, have a good time, and we'll see you then. All right, y'all. Peace.